Hey, what's up? Come down here, check on the dredge. Everything's good with it. Fired it up. It's ready to go for in the morning. It's Christmas Day, so I come down here to check everything out. Back here on the north bar, got a little bit of float sand that filled in my hole from last summer. Not a big deal. Won't take long to blow that out and get it out of there. Mainly I'm going to concentrate on running shallow right up through here. I'm going to put the suction nozzle on, take the power jet off of the dredge, put the suction nozzle on and run shallow because the water is still a little cold. Got my duck hunting waders, been out setting some traps. So I noticed when I come down here, got some beaver working right up in there in the mulberries. Got a beaver slide right there by the dredge. Got a lot of coon scat right there on that log. It's been there all year. So I'm going to set some 220s up on it, try to catch some coons. Set up a couple traps for the beaver down there. Not that I care that they're working on them mulberries, because just daggum junk tree as far as I'm concerned. But if they're going to work on the mulberries, I'm going to work on the beaver. So, but did some scouting around, found a lot of fossils. You can see where the high water brought in a big log. It wasn't that big of a high water event, but enough it moved that tree from up around the Blue Bridge and floated it down here. But you can see where the turbulence in the water and everything going up underneath that log has ate out this bank. If you look at my feet, you'll see it's about a knee-deep drop between the top there and where my other foot is. So it's about knee-deep drop. Ate a lot of this out, got a lot of that overburden out of the way, and there's still some big cobble down in here to work on. So be a nice hole to drop the high bankers in and work on. Took about a foot of material off top of it so you don't have to mess with it. You can see where it blew all that rock up through there. So down here it blew it out. You can see where it cut into there. Look at that cobble down inside of that hole there. You know, so where the turbulence was on that log really ate out this sandbar a little bit. Dug a pretty decent hole right in here. I'd say that's about knee deep to be able to work and get up in there. None of this last year was actually even underwater. This was all dry. So we've worked on trying to get this flow from the east side of the creek over to the west side, because it's cutting into the roadbed. If you see that log up there on the hill, that's about 2 foot from the roadbed. If a car drive down through here, you'd see how close it was. But the bank's right up against the roadbed, so we're trying to keep that from eroding and causing damage to the county road. So we're trying to work this area up. Number one, get a lot of this sandbar ate up and out of the way. Fill our tailings over there on the east side to force this water down along the west side of the creek, and manipulate the flow a little bit to try to save the county some money, save them from dropping riprap in there, because all they're doing is making matters worse when they drop riprap in there. Apparently they don't understand how the velocity changes when they narrow that channel, and the turbulence they cause with that riprap just eats out the bank worse. They didn't help any. They made matters worse. But you know, you can't tell them that. Their job is to save the highway, and they think the best way to do it is to drop that riprap in there. Yeah, there's a car. You see how close the bank is to the road, and they're on the opposite side of the road. So, you know, put them another 10 feet this direction, they're driving right along the edge of the creek bank. So we'll be back in here tomorrow. It's, like I said, it's Christmas Day, and I'm just down here farting around because it's such a nice day, getting ready to go to the daughters. So we will catch you all later. We'll go live tomorrow because I know the signal's good enough that I can go live down here. Probably go live on Facebook. Might try to do a live on YouTube, don't know. Well, anyway, y'all have a good Christmas. Enjoy your day. Enjoy the family. Have a good one. I'm out of here.